the Funko Illuminati. We are live once again, all together, except missing Andrew, which he should be hopefully here next week. We got Quickdraw McGraw, we got Vince, we got LBDProphecy, and totally Mitchin Collectibles. Gentlemen, I am so sorry about last week. Hey, Jeremy, thank you for coming out. I got con plague again. It was great.
Nice.
Yeah.
My voice is still a little, but I mean, it's better than nothing.
You to have a social life.
Yeah,
Sounds
well,
about the same.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks. Why don't we ever start on time? Well, you see, we start on Latino time, which is LBD's time. Now, if you want, he'll be doing a TED Talk explaining how Latino time works.
I could do this shit right now. If you say 10 minutes, it'll be 2 hours. There you go, done.
It can either be 2 hours or 2 days. It depends.
It takes about three goodbyes before the real one happens.
Yeah. And it depends how many Latinos are together.
Yeah, that's a big factor as well.
You know what? We'll just explain string theory. I think it'll be much easier. So, anyways, had a good. My last 2 weeks have been busy. Fan Expo, went and saw Guns N' Roses last night.
Nice. Good time.
And
your nose still bleeding?
Oh my God, man! Not since the Trail of Tears has a walk been so long and arduous getting to your destination.
Well, that and the seats were in the nosebleed section.
Oh yeah.
Did you ever telescope out?
You know what's funny? So, I'm not going to mention phones because I don't need to hear LBD go into a diatribe about the models of phones. But long story short, my Pixel had a magnification of 20, and I could just make out the people on the stage compared to the person who was beside me. And she was beside me, and she's like, "You know what? You just take the pictures," because she's like sitting there trying to hold her. If anybody knows, when you're looking at something from a long distance and you magnify, any little judder in your hand is like an earthquake. Yeah. So she's trying to hold her hand still, and she's looking at me. She's like, "How are you?" Because she's looking at me. She's like, "How are you holding your hand still?" I said, "Because if you notice, my hands are at my side, and I'm locking my shoulders, so my hands can't move."
Still probably wouldn't have helped.
Or you just get a gimbal.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about her.
Oh, security was great. Speaking of gimbal, like sneaking a gimbal in. Security she puts her bag on the table. The guy's got basically like a little tiny wooden piece of doweling, and he's poking around, but she's got a rolled up sweater in case it gets cold when we leave at the end of the night. Poking around the sweater, doesn't see anything around the sweater, and says, "Okay, you can go." Yeah, but the sweater's rolled up in a ball, and she's like, "I could have snuck in water. I could have snuck in anything."
Mm-hmm. They're trying to get people in, man.
Yeah, they're not going to sit there and search every single person's bag.
No.
Oh, no. She was worried because she had a bottle of water, so she's like trying to, chug the damn thing down because she doesn't want to throw it out. But it was a good time. Also got to spend $10 on a small container of Coke. That was great too.
Hey, Tats.
I
mean, a bottle or a can of Coke, right?
No. It was in an actual container. That was a souvenir container. It didn't say Guns N' Roses on it. It said like
Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cola.
Just making sure.
Really, really bad Coke. Actually, it was more soda than syrup, but I had a good time. Like I said, it was a great venue. Getting home was actually, ironically enough, probably the easiest I've ever had getting out of Toronto. Train left on time, wasn't packed. Actually, air conditioning was working in the train, which is unusual for some of the trains. And we literally met all our connections. I think the longest part of the night was, and this is classic of any concert night,
walking to your seat.
Pardon?
Walking to your seat.
No. Hey, Lenny. No, actually, it was going to McDonald's afterwards and being in the parking, because it's the only 24-hour one in our area, being in lineup for like 30 minutes.
You give me a moment. I'll be here talking. Just want to check something real quick.
But yeah, that was pretty well it. And then Fan Expo was last week, which I have a video that will be dropping tomorrow at 5:00. Originally, I was going to do the video when I came back, but I was sounding like this when I got back. More Sling Blade than Sean.
Sure you were.
Right? Yeah. Because Wednesday when I called in sick at work, I was just partying it up here, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Just me and my bowl.
I didn't leave till like what, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning.
For what?
From your house from the party.
Yeah, sure, buddy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was rocking, man. We were eating split pea soup and watching movies. It was great.
Locking up your playing video games.
Actually, did I play what the night that I was sick? No, I didn't play anything on Wednesday.
Yes, you did.
Did I? I can't remember.
You were playing video games the night you canceled the live.
Oh yeah, I played video games that night because I didn't have to use my voice. I can play video games without a voice. It wasn't until Wednesday.
Anymore, I thought you had to scream at each other when you were playing video games. You were playing with other people.
Yeah.
I've sat and listened to like my nephew and like my best friend's son playing video games. It's like the noises that come out of those rooms while they're playing and the words that are used at a very loud volume.
It gets really bad. It can get really
oh my god.
Well,
you're like, do we need to go check on them? Are they okay?
Well, not Funko related, but interesting. Apparently Call of Duty is now using AI to monitor the voice chat.
Yeah.
For
it's not just Call of Duty. It's like I believe almost every like the actual like Xbox Live is doing it and PlayStation.
It's
really?
Microsoft. It's Microsoft.
Well, Microsoft is the one that's doing it.
Yeah. But yeah,
that is wild. Because I'll be honest with you, I haven't touched Xbox in years, but I remember the one time I played on Halo, and a friend of mine,
they're notorious. They're notorious.
Pardon? Oh yeah, yeah.
Then Xbox users are notorious for like outlandish language. Like, don't be wrong, people in any, whether it's PC gaming or PS5 or Xbox, they all have their things. But I think the worst out of all three has been Xbox. It's really bad.
Oh god. Well, I used to joke around saying, I'm sorry, I can't afford a $500 system, so I can have overprivileged kids tell me what to do with my mother.
I just mute everybody.
Yeah, and the worst part is you had these like when I was growing up, you had like these kids who felt entitled because they had it, and then you had them crying also afterwards, like I couldn't play for like 2 weeks because my system got the red ring of death. I was like, and then you couldn't stop them from talking about that.
Well, someone asked a question.
Yeah, no.
I'm just gonna post it up.
The answer to that question.
Laney was asking, are any of you guys concerned about Pops going to tank? My opinion, and I'm just going to say it, and then you guys go. With Brian Marriott stepping down, I don't think it was his choice. I have a feeling it was one of those, hey, thanks for your time. Here's your golden parachute. Please walk. I don't think they're going to tank, but I think they're going to go back, hopefully, to basics and not, produce as much in the way of I guess the best way to say is overconsumption of an IP.
Here's the thing, Sean. The problem with that is that they always do this every year, every other year. It's like, oh, we had a great year. We sold all this crap and we made all this money, and then the next year they overproduce crap. Like, oh my god, we had so many losses, and then the following year they retract and they do less. I'm like, this is crazy. Like, you've been doing this. I have only been collecting since what? 2019, so I've got less time than most people here on the panel when it comes to collecting Funko. I've collected other things before that, but I noticed every time they was like, oh yeah, every time they have a great year, they want to start overproducing crap so they can try to get more out there. Like, you're hurting yourself every time you do that.
I think they're not going to stop overproducing stuff because they already announced so much stuff they're going to be releasing. I just think it's going to be the same thing. The limited pieces are going to be worth money. The exclusives will be worth money, and the commons won't.
That's how it's been for a long time. And I think what they're cutting, as they said in their diatribe that they put out there is that they're going to be cutting back on the certain lines.
Yeah, I think they're going to
Like
get like gold.
you're not going to see as many of the like advent calendars and the games and all the other crap that they were doing.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think they're
Plushies.
cutting back on that and focusing on what makes their money, which
Yeah.
is Funko Pops, the pop line, the stuff that makes them money, which is smart. I mean, why not?
Yeah, they got so much junk, like at Funko Hollywood, for instance, like the little candies, the Popsies, these ball things. I don't even know what they are.
I wouldn't really agree with the whole plushie thing because plushies sell no matter what they are. It might not sell like massive scale, but they also don't produce as many either. So like when they come out,
there's not that many, but I don't think that they're gonna. I don't really see them selling. They sell maybe.
What do you think? What do you think, Quick?
Thanks to social media, I think Funko is going to last a little bit more longer. I don't think it's going to tank that bad. It already tanked a little bit coming out of the freaking pandemic, but I think all these people talking about Funko's dead are the people that ain't making the money flipping the pops anymore. Because everybody's tired. Everybody's tired of paying flipper prices for stuff, so they just say, "I don't want it no more."
Yeah, I can agree with that. I think within the pandemic year, the final pandemic years and the following years, like after that, like probably the first year and second year after that, I feel like people were so like hitching their wagon to this train of like selling Funko that they kind of forgot that they were collecting. And I think Quick has a point. The people have like this thing like it's dying because they're no longer able to support their habit by selling. Like people had this mindset, I can buy this and then buy something else because I can overprice it or whatever.
But collecting and selling go hand in hand in everything that they do.
Yeah.
So I mean, I understand I understand what you're trying to say, but no matter what you're collecting, there's an element of the rarity and the selling of that to get more stuff for the collection if you choose to do it that way. But there's also the straight flippers out there that have they care nothing about the product and nothing about collecting and just buy to resell.
But that's what we're saying. We feel like the problem is not the flippers aren't the problem because the flippers are going to exist no matter what you do, no matter what you collect. Like this dragon back here was like $200 when it came out. I think it's like $600 now, and there's people selling it like insane. Like in the statue collecting, it's the same crap.
We've all done it. That's the thing. So we've all done it. I mean,
I just did it.
Flippers,
we all do it. We all do it. Not done it. We all do it.
I think what it comes down to is that it doesn't matter what you collect, whether you're collecting Funko statues, Pokemon cards, bottle caps, cars. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Everything has an intrinsic. Every collector community implies an intrinsic value on whatever you're collecting, and that group is going to pay that intrinsic value based on that. And you're right, we all do it. I know for a fact, and I'm very honest about it. I do Funko conventions. I sell some of my stuff that I don't want anymore so I can get stuff that I want. Now keep in mind, when I sell stuff, it's not something that's brand new and on the shelf and go, "Hey, look, this product just came out a week ago. I'm selling it for $50." Good example, the Ninja Turtle Toys R Us exclusive. I have them. Like I have 2 sets here. Vince is getting one, somebody else is getting another one. I'm not charging anything extra because that would be wrong because it's still available. Also, it'd be a bit of a, dick move since Vince has helped me out and I've helped him out in the past, or anybody else for that matter.
Yeah.
But I get what you guys are saying. We're selling we're talking about flippers, and yes, you're right, LB. Flippers will always exist. That's neither here nor there. But I think to go back to what Lainey was saying about the negativity in the community, my personal feeling is that sorry for Funko dying, I'm just tying the two questions in together, is that every collector community, regardless of what you collect, goes through waves. People come on board, people drop off. People come on board, people drop off. And the trick is if you are truly into collecting and you're not jumping on the bandwagon, not saying anybody here is, you need to you group yourself with people that are into what you're into, like we have here. All of us have different likes and dislikes. LBD is obviously clearly into anime. Quickdraw loves the Star Wars. Vince is a Ninja Turtles fanatic. Mitch loves the Scooby-Doo. I may or may not like Ghostbusters. So that's what I'm saying. Find like-minded people, and all that other shit that's out, and people shitting on things that saying this is dying or this is horrible or people are whatever. That's just static. That's noise in the background.
Also, don't try to play like catch up. Like I feel like a lot of people who start collecting, whether it's Funko or anything else, you see like these collectors who have all these like amazing things, and then all these collectors who are just starting out want to play catch up. I think I think that also affects the community as a whole, because you're spending all this money and then you're like, oh, you realize that you really didn't want
quantity over quality.
Yeah, and then then you start making like, oh man, why did I do this? And you start making all these negative comments online, like you didn't do this to yourself. Like, no, it's you.
If you've been in the community for a while, you're gonna see there's always naysayers out there. There's always negativity out there. But as LBD just said, it's a lot of noise. A lot of it is a lot of noise, and a lot of it is clickbait noise, where people are trying to make you click on videos where they're talking about, oh, the Funko's dying, oh, they did this, and they're going to jail, and they did illegal things and stuff like that. And that's a lot of that. If you go and actually watch the videos, half of them are like, it's just to get you to click on. Then they're not really saying what they're saying in the little the
Do
header
it for the gram.
Yeah, it's just to get
their attention.
Yeah, definitely, and that's fine. That's marketing. I mean, that's marketing, advertising 101 is do something to get people talking about you. But
when you get time,
buy too much into it, because it's been that way. There's different people, some of the same people, but different people throughout that go on these tangents. But don't worry about the noise. It's just that, like Sean said, it's just noise.
If you look up hashtags for Funko dying or Funko dies, you'll see like.
But should you just agree with me?
Oh God.
Yeah.
So, okay. All right.
Because you said something that was right. It's rare that you say something that's true or right.
Okay. Hey, look, don't ruin the moment.
When you do, I will agree with you.
Okay, Mom and Dad, that's enough.
As you can tell, LBD's
Mom has long hair. But anyways,
go ahead, LBD.
No, honestly, I forgot what I was gonna say anyway. But yeah.
It happens, buddy. It happens.
Wow, LBD's speechless. Mitch agrees with me. Wow, this truly is a Red Star day.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
But yeah, it's people are always gonna negativity always draws attention. Always has, always will.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, if you want to search, that's what I was gonna say. If you search hashtags for Funko or Funko dying, you'll see like people have taken advantage of that, like to death. Like that search category, it's so easy clickbait. And it's not hard.
I think it also boils down to, hello, mother. How are you?
Mother Deb.
What I was going to say.
Mama Quickdraw. Good Lord.
No.
Quickly.
Quickdraw and I are,
it's Mother Illuminati.
Yeah, I was going to say, Quickdraw and I are not brothers, at least not that I'm aware of. Yeah.
It'd be like the movie Twins. Anyways,
I don't think they were two. I don't think they were two Danny DeVitos.
I'm not Danny DeVito.
Yeah, man, he's not the one who
got
Danny
DeVito.
But I was going to point out, just real quick, whenever there's something that somebody likes, there's always going to be somebody out there to shit on it, and they're gonna get their voice heard louder than the guy that likes what they like. It's just
just buy what you like, and don't worry about the price. If you have the money, buy it.
Yeah.
Simple.
Obviously, spend Spend wisely, obviously.
Yeah.
And if I honestly thought Funko was dying, I probably wouldn't still be collecting. But I've been to 4 conventions this year, and majority of the floor was Funko Pops, and they were doing very well. And the booth
Yeah.
that I was at Fan Expo, we came in with a shite load of boxes, like bins filled, and we left with a lot of empty bins. So
So perfect example of what Sean's saying is, I have here friends locally who have, I've made some friends or some connections here locally who have booths at local conventions here, and then they even do NYCC. And yeah, they sell statues and helmets like I have here, and lightsabers and stuff. But what they take to conventions, it's like it will probably be, I would say, 80% Funko, and the rest is like spread between everything else. So
Yeah.
for people to say that it's dying and it's still like a big market like that, where your businesses and resellers or just sellers in general go to these places and have this majority of stuff, it's kind of crazy. Just so
Oh.
just enjoy it while you if you have the ability to enjoy it.
Well, here's a good example. Back in the day, before Pokemon cards were where they are now, I used to play competitively, and I was pretty good. And at one point in time, I think it was when they started bringing out Team Rocket. That's how old I am. For the card, the series, people were like, "Oh, Pokemon's dying. Look, they're recycling Pokemon like cards. Like they're doing dark versions of the ones that they did." And
Oh yeah.
that was like back in early 2000, at the beginning of the 2000s.
Not even. I think it was before.
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Now look where we are. They're still here. So
And like anything else, they had a big boom recently, and then it also slowed down, but it's still
oh
around.
yeah,
It's still around.
they said the same thing about Magic the Gathering in 1993. Oh, this is going to be like any other trading card game. It's going to die down. No, it's not. It's still around. I mean, look at Post Malone. He just spent, what was it, a couple $1 million for the Golden Ring.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. And that was actually from a guy from Toronto that had it. So I'm just saying, ignore the noise. But anyways, I digress.
That
Sorry,
was
go ahead.
funny though when somebody pulled that gold ring, that 1 of 1. Everybody took
Yeah.
their sealed stuff back to the store.
Yep.
I was like,
There was-
you guys are a-holes, man.
There were a few stores here. They were like, no, sorry, no returns. Store credit,
Good.
but no returns.
Good.
Yeah, you gotta live with those decisions. Because here's my thing: if you couldn't have afforded it, you shouldn't have bought it.
Dude, I won't say who or what, but I found out years ago while doing YouTube, that there was some channels that aren't even around anymore that were going out and buying pops from like stores, do the reviews, and then take the pops back.
Yeah.
Oh,
I believe that.
I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I've ever heard of something like that. Actually, yes.
Yeah.
Recently, this year there was a guy. He was part of the. He was not part of the pop community, but he's part of the statue community. When it comes to anime, but this this style, like, and he was like, it's like, yeah, I buy the full sets, and because in Japan they do the last price thing, I keep the last price sometimes, and then like do the review, and then I just get rid of it. I was like, okay, so like, that's a lot of money to spend, to be honest, because sometimes the return on that stuff is iffy. It depends on what it is.
Oh yeah, that's why I don't do Chase Roulette too often, because then you're stuck with a bunch of commons and good luck trying to unload them. That's why I do the Funko swaps that I do here locally. I'll go in and I'll just, people are like, why are you selling this for $10 when it's worth 15? Because I have 6 and I'd like to get rid of it.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
So did anybody get anything in recently or anything of interest?
No.
I got this in.
I didn't get no collectibles, but
The other pieces in the other room, but you can throw me up if you want, Sean.
I did get
while he's putting you up there, I did get my box from Japan come in since I was back on vacation. Like it was a box that was supposed to come in a while ago, but I just told him, like, I'm not gonna be here. Okay,
Yeah.
I muted this thing. No, that's not me.
That's not.
I'm
me.
not getting more notifications.
Oh,
I don't get things like that.
Me either.
oh.
I don't know. It's not popping up on me, so I don't know where that's coming from. I literally said turn off all notifications, so it shouldn't be coming in.
It's definitely not
Oh.
me because I don't have external speakers.
No. If Discord's still on, it will still keep beeping every time, dude.
I literally closed it. I
Oh.
closed Discord first, and then I turned off notifications on the side.
Oh. Anyways, go on, Mitch.
So I ordered from Funko when they did the for my Avatar collection, the Flocked Appa with the Loungefly bag. I took it out. It came in a hard stack, and it was, sealed up in plastic, but I just took it out and put it in armor because I want to keep it. It's part of my collection, so I'd rather have it in
Is that
armor.
4,000 piece?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 4,000.
Did you take pictures wearing the backpack?
I'm sorry.
Did you take pictures wearing the backpack?
No. I will probably be selling the backpack, honestly, because I don't collect Loungefly.
I'm surprised you haven't posted it. You know what? I was gonna say I'm surprised you haven't posted it.
Huh?
I was gonna say I was surprised you haven't posted it already, but I forgot who I was talking to.
Well, it's still on the Funko shop. You can still go buy it.
Yeah.
So it'd be better if it's
I
sold out.
I didn't know that.
The desire for it probably won't be that high. But at this point, I mean, it's a cool backpack. I mean, if I was into backpacks, it's really cool. They did real well with it, but
I just wish that they made I wish they made more regular sized backpacks.
Yeah.
Like the Protron pack that I have back there.
That's the only one I've ever seen that's regular sized.
Yeah, and you know how much it cost me? I don't think they would make a lot of them at that price point.
Yeah. Also, you know what? Maybe you should instead of trying to sell it over here, you gotta send stuff a lot to Mr. Illuminati over there. Just put it in one of his boxes and tell him to sell it for you over there at his conventions.
Yeah, that would cost too much to ship it to him.
Not if he's already shipping something to him. It'll still be a little bit less.
Yeah, it's still going to cost more.
Yeah. American
because it's
Canada
big. I mean, that backpack is not like one of the little mini backpacks.
Also, LBD just lay out every bag I've ever had shipped over to Canada, whether it be a Loungefly bag, a canvas bag, even an old military style medic bag that was used. It's always cost me duty for some reason. Handbags, for some reason, always get caught.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, because it's considered fashion or so, it goes back to, like I said before, intrinsic value. Somebody at the border goes, "Oh, it's a bag. It has a use. Therefore, it must be valuable." Bang.
Yeah. But yeah, it's still on the
I don't know how to stop that anymore.
But no, that's really all. I mean, I'm sure a couple other little things came in, but I don't have anything here to really show per se.
Quickdraw, you said you had something, right?
It's all music related though. I bought myself another FX pedal and a powered pedal board and everything.
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
How's that coming along, buddy?
Good. I sold my my NYCC Mando.
Oh, did you?
Yep, I sold it. It's gone.
I thought you sold that a while ago.
No, that was Stone Cold. I got rid of a while ago.
Okay.
Well, if you ever need some help there, buddy, I'm sure you and I could work something out. I think you got something I want.
Well, I do got something I can show that didn't come from Japan. That came in off of an old pre-order that I had. Trying to grab it without dropping anything.
Come on, people, get your bingo cards ready.
You talking about the sign Stone Cold?
Yeah.
Quick.
Yeah.
All right, I got it.
That I showed off the other day.
The what?
So I got this in
the one that I have now.
You got it now?
Yeah, that's one that Jay. I traded with Jay for it.
Nice. Is that the original one? Like the actual?
No. I want to get the original one eventually, but this was the one that I had pre-ordered. I honestly forgot I had it ordered. was from the Lightning collection that they did, because you can tell it's a little bit smaller, and the hands didn't have those those effects. The hands were a lot like thicker, like those old school like rock and socket hands that they used to have. Figure. Like something like that. They're a lot bigger in the original, and obviously I believe the original has a little bit more die cast on it than compared to this. That was one thing that I got in the other day.
I think I got something here. Hold on a second. I'm gonna turn the camera off for a second.
I did get this one though. I got another mech suit. I don't know if I showed it off already.
Another Mexican suit?
Mech suit, Star Wars mech suit of Vader.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
It's so weird that the head is so tiny.
It actually has nice, pretty
Hey,
good
Laura.
printed
Oh,
head.
That's actually pretty cool. But it is kind of still weird that his head is so tiny.
Yeah. Well, it's
Wait,
the
is he sitting in it, or is that his head?
Yeah, he's sitting in there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense now.
It's like a Hulkbuster.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the mech
Okay,
suit.
that makes more sense.
Wow,
I'm like,
that is a special
Awesome.
level of hell for him. A mech suit within a mech suit.
All I need to do is get the Stormtrooper one. Then I'll have the.
speaking about building things, you ever build all the stuff that we sent you?
Oh, the metal one?
No, I ain't built that metal one, and that other one. No, the only one I built was the one that Vince sent me.
Oh,
it didn't require any glue or anything. It just all snapped together.
See,
it was a pain. It was a pain in the ass, but
I want him to build my metal one, but have like a piece of white cloth at the bottom.
No, I tried building the metal ones before. I gave up. I threw it away.
Excuse me,
Never
sorry.
again.
Well, I did get something in. Oh, boy. My arm's actually getting tired holding this box.
Yeah. I'm thinking about the Power Rangers when they say, "Make my creation grow," because you wish you could.
Somebody sent me some M&Ms there. Oops.
All right. Any idea where those came from?
No.
Yeah, I don't know where they came from.
What's so special about those M&Ms?
Well, those are the pretzel white chocolate ones.
Ah.
These are milk chocolate with crispy rice center.
Oh, I definitely know where those came from.
Those are good.
Yeah.
These came from Vince, actually. Thanks, buddy.
Of course.
There's
something there for your mom too.
Yeah, I know. Her birthday's tomorrow, so I'm actually giving it to her tomorrow on her birthday.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Say hi to your mother.
Quit! I can't even do the voice right now. My throat's so freaking raw.
Oh, is that the key lime ones?
That's the
key lime.
Oh, dude, I love
those.
They're pretty good.
Yeah. And the last one I have is white chocolate rice center.
Why is it wearing that hat? That's
I don't care for it.
Why are you focusing on the hat? Is it making you feel funny, LBD? Are you discovering something about yourself?
No, but it clearly is trying to tell you something.
What's up, Laura?
Hey, Laura. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the super chat. Well, I'll try one of the key limes.
Yeah, I'm curious about the key limes.
So am I.
I just want to warn you. One of them, one of the flavors, I forget which one it was, does have a little chemical taste.
Okay. All right. I got two. Oops. Hold on. Let me put the bag down. I got two in my hand here. Not bad, actually. It surprisingly enough does taste like key lime.
Yeah,
right.
It's not too strong either.
No. It's actually really nice. Damn, different, really different. Like if I didn't know that was from a bag of M&Ms, I wouldn't know it was an M&M.
They were doing key lime pie at Kit Kats. I was getting them a lot too.
Oh my god, I tried the green tea Kit Kats the other day when I was at the Fan Expo because they had guy was
Don't they-
selling them like,
Don't they taste a little bit like dirt?
oh god, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Because I was like, first thing in the morning, I'm like, I just need a little sugar, right? Like I had a breakfast, but I kind of need that little bit of, And I was like, oh, 50 cents for a Kit Kat bar? That's a deal. Because they're like $1 here, right? So I give the guy 50 cents. I take the bar and I'm walking back and there's 4 pieces in there. I eat 2 of the pieces and yeah, the other two didn't make it to my mouth, but I'm sure wherever they are in the landfills of Toronto, they're doing very well. Oh, they were nasty, man.
Yeah, they taste like dirt.
Tastes like sadness.
And I like green tea.
So
but
do
not
I.
Kit Kat, but not Kit Kat form.
Green tea's a little. It's hit and miss with a lot of people, to be very honest with you.
Where those chocolates? Did I send you one of those?
Yeah. Those are pretty bad, dude.
Yeah, it was terrible. And my buddy over there in Japan, he said it was one of his favorites. I don't know if he was just messing with me or he really likes that crap, but it was really bad.
Just to point out to you guys, we'll be doing the giveaway today for the Zenitsu. I didn't push it around much as I used to, as I've done with my other giveaways, because to be honest with you, I even mentioned in my other videos, with this new position at work, I'm still trying to find that work-life balance thing. I think I got it finally, but it's taken a bit of time. And apparently I'm still doing excellent in the health department. So I'm gonna pull up Disc Tracker. We're gonna just start from the top and work our way to where we get to familiar ground and stop. Unless anybody's got anything else. Please.
The band thing is
Hello, Laura.
taxing my wallet. I'm too damn broke to buy anything. The band.
Oh. Well, then quit music and get a corporate job and get one of those blue collars they keep talking about.
No way. I'm having way too much fun.
All right, so let's take a look here. I guess these are different models because I remember they came out with them a while back, right?
Well, they have an old set of Rudolph.
That's
These
what I
are the
thought.
new ones that just came out. He's just showing that he got them in the other day.
Not bad. I like them.
I mean, they look just like an updated version of the old ones. I mean,
yeah, true.
Probably a slightly different pose,
Yeah. A little different design, I'd say. Kind of updated sort of thing.
Yeah, I don't know what that NFT thing even is.
Yeah.
Oh, Steven Universe.
Yeah.
Never watched it, and so I'm like, meh, whatever.
It's a show that came out around my brother's time, so mostly I would have no idea because I only know of it because of him. And not even like know about it. I'm literally talking about like walking by the living room and seeing him watch it and keep it going, and I just kept going. But I'm saying,
I may or may not have watched it.
Did you watch it when you released or after the fact?
I've seen a few episodes. It's not that really great TV show, I guess.
Well, it's one of those TV shows that came out with, Gumball and all that other stuff. Like it's
I'll watch the Gum Adventure Time. I'll watch that. I'll watch the regular show.
I'll rather blow my brains out.
Can't watch it.
There's the new Mando thing that's dropping from the San Francisco Giants at the game. Apparently, or giving them out or at the game or something.
Yeah, I looked at this like last night when I got home, and I didn't see the bat until just now because I was like, what the hell did they do to Mando? I don't care. I'm going to bed.
Should have been a Beskar bat, but
right?
Jesus Christ!
It is in the college version. If anybody gets that reference,
I don't think so.
Because they play with metal bats rather than wooden bats.
I don't know. I don't follow. I don't
have
follow
to get me
stickball.
I have to get me a scale so I can go to my local store and get some of those Lego minifigures that I want.
Oh my god, dude. Okay, so I don't know where I saw it, but there's a picture of like an entire aisle, and all the bottoms of the boxes are ripped out.
Yeah, that's what people are doing. They're just starting to rip them open.
Jesus.
Well, at my Target, all the Funko sodas are opened.
Yeah.
That was a
Let me
bad
see.
decision on them because before they come in poly bags and people just feel them and take a guess. Now they put them in cardboard boxes and people are just going to open them, or you can weigh them.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of like what they did with the, we're gonna save the planet and not use plastic windows. Then she'll show our figures, and then nobody bought them.
Dude, I love that because I'm
No, I know why you loved it.
Yeah, I can get them for cheap now.
I was getting to it. I was like, the reason, people didn't buy them until they went on clearance for like $3.
People like Quickdraw are running through the aisles going, "It's the most wonderful."
Yeah. Well, the problem is that
A
Quickdraw
$24 figure for $3. Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, but you're probably like in the minority of people who want to take things out like that.
Yeah, everybody just wants. I don't know why people want to keep action figures inside of a box.
I'll be honest with you.
There's no action happening if it's stuck in a box.
Quick, I can honestly, for as much as I understand, like,
Quick, you need that on a shirt, by the way.
what?
No action happening if it's stuck in a box.
Oh, that's kind of the definition of it.
Oh god!
Of
Yeah.
action, that kind of action.
And there's the skating at the PC line.
Well, you have the Lorcana card
Oh yeah.
thing, which is the freaking hype train of hype trains right
Oh
now.
yeah, it's Disney and it's a card game. Of
Now
course it is.
everybody's bitching that they're reprinting them all. I'm not like,
Well, yeah.
You did it to yourself. You made it so
be
popular that
surprised.
they're gonna make more money. Yeah.
Well, there was a guy at the convention. He had the Japanese packs. Now Thursday was like the early show, and they had the VIPs in at 2:00, which was 2 hours prior to the regulars. That entire like palette that he had of those Japanese cards were gone before the regulars got it.
Oh yeah.
Not surprising. And here's the thing.
So-
I'll be honest with you. It seems like a cool thing, but I don't know how much it's gonna stick.
I'll stick with the Disney people. There's a big
Oh,
Disney
God, yeah.
crowd out there.
No, because like here's the thing. Okay, so I know of a big collector who his wife never collected anything, and he got excited like, "Oh, we can play this game together," blah blah, and then come to find out, no, she just wants to collect them because they look nice. She's never collected anything, but she's just gonna collect this now. He thought she was gonna play the game, and she's like, "No, I'm just collecting them."
Oh,
Yeah.
Thanks, Mom.
So it's gonna be something.
She's guilting you for not coming and seeing her anymore.
Yeah, you better go clean her house.
You don't see Mama no more.
Yeah,
I
know,
was
Did you not
sick
read
all
her?
last week.
Did you not read her message earlier?
Yes,
I
I
think
did.
that's my son, but I don't ever see him anymore.
I was sick last week. Last thing I want to do is go over there and infect that entire building.
That's
Jesus.
the value of
Don't lie,
chicken noodle soup, Sean.
Don't lie. You know you wanted to go over there and do some damage.
Yeah. I want to be the plague rat that takes the building down.
Yeah.
Oh,
All that crap's just sale crap. Things are on sale.
Yeah, I know.
Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. There's a picture of the new Darth Maul. That's
Dude,
That's
yeah.
actually,
It's
that's actually pretty cool.
It's the same exact one. It's in the 2-pack, except for the lightsabers in a different hand.
yep.
That's all it is.
You know what? What I think it is. It's just the same model, and then somebody with a hacksaw blade was cutting the tops off and just gluing a new bottom.
No, because that Darth Maul is in a 2-pack with Sargak,
Yeah.
Gar Saxon. It's just that the lightsaber in the other hand.
Oh.
Huh.
All right. Oh, the new
Was it
I've
the
never
Curly?
seen that.
What is the list?
We talked about that 2 weeks ago.
I
It's the
thought it was-
lounge fly, Freddy.
I thought it was
Yeah.
Hurley.
By the way, is that a
Uh,
train for damn Miles? That's
Yes, I
Yeah.
crazy.
sent that to you the other day.
Speaking of
Uh,
Miles,
yeah, you guys, a bunch of people sent this to me. I did not pick it up just because right now I don't have the money for it.
No, I'm
But it
saying I
is cool.
sent LBD the train one, the Miles.
Sorry, 1 second, guys.
see, the Stay Puff actually looks a lot better than any of the other figures.
But you know what I'm curious about? I'm glad that's because the Stay Puft doesn't really have a humanoid face. Like it's not really a face. You need to like,
It kind of looks like a Duplo figure, anyways.
yeah.
Yeah.
So as for the Miles thing, I'm curious to know what else they're gonna put in that train set. It would be cool.
Right there.
I can.
For sure.
It's
There's
just gonna
the
be
train
part,
set.
yeah,
Oh, that's the train set. That's terrible.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's the same one they've been
Yeah.
releasing. That's just the caboose. Or
Yep.
the latest one. It may not be the caboose.
No,
But
because it looks like it has another hitch on it.
yeah.
Yeah, there's another hitch here on the side there. Who knows? They could be. This could be a whole new line, and next thing you know, it's just one after the other.
Well, it looks like they're doing every Disney property. You got original Disney, then you got Star Wars, you got Pixar, and you got Marvel. So what else do they own? It looks like that. If you look at it, you got regular Disney, Star Wars, Pixar, and Marvel now. So it's got to be
Yeah.
another property that they have.
Who knows?
I would assume maybe something from Fox now that they own it.
Like an alien queen.
Who knows? I would go more along the line of like X-Men or something like that.
So this was a, I guess we could say a leak for the Halloween box.
Yeah.
I'm wondering how good the glow would be on it.
That's pretty
Who
neat.
knows?
I'm surprised they haven't put out a picture of it.
So it looks like
Somebody got the pop.
somebody snuck a picture of that. It looks like they
Yeah.
just
Yeah, the backstory to this is that apparently they're in the warehouse where these things
In
are
Arizona.
produced. Yeah, where they're produced, and they took a picture.
I'm assuming somebody in the factory doesn't have a black light. They're just lying around.
Disney owns ABC.
Yes.
So it could be anything. They own so
Yes.
much crap.
They own National
ESPN.
Geographic, ESPN, I think Discovery.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah, they own a lot of
Channel.
No, I think Discovery is.
we can get a shark. Wait, hold up. We can get a Shark Week train.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Damn.
but
Yeah,
it looks
so
like
these-
they're going through all their properties.
They're gonna put Guy Fieri on it.
Oh God. Going to Flavortown.
Favortown on the train.
Choo choo.
These are all the Marvel figures that people were like ripping the boxes open for.
Yeah, I just want Wolverine, Beast, and Storm, and maybe even Moon Knight. The hooded one. I like the
Moon Knight
one.
looks cool.
Not too bad.
I already got a
So-
Wolverine. He came with a mech suit.
There's that. The Loungefly thing. Yep. There's
Oh,
the bag.
felt
Then for the
covered
bag.
up, though.
I know. There's a ton of pictures out there, so I'll probably find one.
Yeah.
It'll probably be in this line here.
More squish. Ooh, Mitch's favorite thing, pointy ball.
I pre-ordered the Justin Fields right there, the
Oh,
orange one for the
shit.
Bears.
The Burrs.
My mom's probably
That
watching
Bears.
right now, and now she sees the Steelers one. She's
You
probably
know what's
Yeah.
funny? I'm actually missing one from my set. I'm missing Derek Carr. I don't have I have every
Right.
single one. I have every single Raider except for Derek Carr, and then the one I don't really care for is what's old boy
Well,
that
I'm gonna-
hold on.
I'm gonna kill my voice doing this, but
Hey,
quit!
just so you
Get
know, Derek
rid of
Carr
me,
is
guys!
a Raider, so you can get rid of it.
I think she already has TJ Watts.
It doesn't matter. He was there for a while.
Well, that's the new TJ Watt with the black jersey, and then they
Yeah.
also there's another they dropped Kenny Pickens too the other day.
Pickett.
Pickett, yeah, right before they
Yeah,
dropped.
Bo Jackson's not on the Raiders no more either, but I still have his
Those are
he retired
Fanatics.
Raider.
Those are Fanatics exclusive pops. That
Okay.
There's more than just those four. There's like 7 of them or something. But those are the Fanatics exclusives. You have to order from Fanatics.
By the way, that flocked on that Kilala is like really yellow, like super yellow, orange, like orange yellow.
so looks like they're doing more 4-packs.
Are they all flocked or is just one?
No,
flocked?
just poo. It's just
Just
poo.
poo, I think,
Just poo.
isn't it?
No,
Shitty,
are they
man.
all glitter? I think only are
Only that the purple elephant is.
Yeah, the Hufflump.
A Hufflepuff, I guess. Or,
Yeah.
Hufflepuff.
No, I was talking about the one next to that one on the right. No, right there. Yeah, that one.
So nothing on this row here. Actually, I will get to that LBD in a second, but so these are apparently all the possible leaks.
This has been dropped and changed 17 times.
Yeah.
I know.
Like,
I feel
I
like
wouldn't even
you
go
guys
over
are gonna be.
this because it's been changed literally by the same people 6 times that I've seen.
Oh, the only thing I know that will be absolute is probably the Egon, just because there is an actual physical pop of it.
Yeah. Now
But
every
beyond
one
that-
has shown, like, Ichigo has been in all of them.
So
There's
has
some
Ray,
of them that are overlapping in all of the things they've shown, but
Ray Fillet, Lord Zed, Soda, 3 liter, I think.
I still feel
Obviously.
like you and Sean are probably going to be the ones going to be the most screwed out of everybody here.
Who?
Thanks, buddy.
too.
Mitch and Sean.
Why?
There's like literally 1 or 2 things on there that I care
Yeah.
anything about.
Exactly.
I don't think there's anything on there I want.
Anything you like is going to be very popular.
You don't want the Ray Fillet Quick Draw
I don't even know what the hell that is.
from Ninja
All right,
Turtle?
Mom, you take care. I'll probably call you after the live stream, Mom.
I don't know anything from the new Ninja Turtles movie.
They had.
He's from the old ones too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think about they took him out. They used to have what's his name? Damn, forget what the hell the name of that character is.
Well, I'll be honest with you. The only thing I'm just glad that they're not doing any more of is like any more Umbrella Academy shit. I'm just because every time they do it, it's another Freddy Funko exclusive or some con exclusive.
No, you better get ready from now till November. You know something you get a one is gonna come out every
yeah.
year. Every year, you know what? Now that I think about it, almost every year you're the one who gets hit hardest when it comes to like numbered exclusives.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Either numbered or show only. It's always you.
Yeah, you're not wrong. So I'm gonna skip over the WandaVision because honestly, it's just the same ones from before, just in a 4-pack.
Yeah.
You're right. That is really yellowish.
Yeah. I just realized that the kid's hair is also flocked too.
Mhm.
His tail is probably flocked too. He's technically a fox demon.
I don't even know what that is.
It's an old
Inuyasha?
anime. It's an anime from the 90s.
Inuyasha.
Inuyasha.
I would call it like second wave anime, North American anime.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Yeah.
I would say it'd be probably second wave. It was around the time when Dragon Ball Z was popular. This was popular.
Mhm.
Like a lot of the older stuff, like the Samurai, and then Yu Yu Hakusho, stuff like that. They all came on around the same time.
Yeah. This is what we were talking about. Stuff that hopefully Funko will be cutting out.
No, they need to cut out all the Christmas crap. Seriously, like maybe make ornaments and leave it at that. Like, don't make pops. I get if you make ornaments for Christmas, that's fine. I'm sure people will buy them. But leave the pops alone. Like you do every year, and half the time it's all the same exact characters.
And nobody buys them.
Stop doing that. If it pops, people buy them.
I suppose.
Yeah.
There's a helmet. That helmet comes out next year. I thought it was coming out sooner.
That's more of those
Yeah.
ones that came out.
Well, you
All
can tell
fanatic
that there's like 2 body styles, and then they just change the heads every now and then.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, there's 3 body types right there in that picture, Sean.
Run, throw. Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, I'm not looking at the hands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right. Oh well, broken clock logic. You're right, Mitch.
Exactly.
And I die.
There you go.
And I die a little inside each time. Oh, and Mitch's favorite.
Yay!
I thought whatever happened to one of them or two of them having to leave, for the
All of
military.
them.
Hey, what do you
They
think
all-
that would
They
be
all
worth
have to do
signed
the
by the whole
military
cast,
service.
by all of them?
Sorry, what?
What do you think that would be worth if you had that 7-pack signed by every single one of them?
Oh
Jesus
my
Christ.
God!
Yeah.
Thousands?
Considering that they very very rarely
Thousands
like
and thousands of dollars, considering how popular they are and how hard it would be to get them to sign it.
Yeah.
Because
they
I don't
very
know
rarely-
that I don't know under their contract if they can do. They don't do a lot of signings and stuff.
They really don't. I have rarely seen
It may be
like
the
them do
you
signings.
know, that YK or whoever their management company is that manages like all the K-pop bands, or YG or whatever it is, but they may not let them do much signing.
I have a question actually
Yeah.
regarding what we're looking at right now. How do you guys feel about, like, instead of them putting the actual name and the movie of what it's coming from, they're just putting Disney 100 on it?
I don't like it because I didn't realize that Louis Dupont Dulac from the Interview with the Vampire. I didn't realize it was the Interview with the Vampire pop until like after the picture, when they showed the picture. I didn't know who it was, and then I kind of finally realized.
Well, I had
Yeah,
their
I'm
name
not-
on it.
It's still though,
I
like,
didn't say Interview with the Vampire, huh?
I had Lestat. Had his name on
No,
it.
they just showed this picture.
No, originally when they did the glam shot, they just showed the picture. That's what he's talking about.
Oh, just showing the pop and not.
Yeah.
What? Well, yeah, but I mean, or Louis. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not even on there.
You also know that Vince is not really good with names or memorizing. So
you're not exactly great with names either, buddy.
no, I can't pronunciate them, but I at least know where they're from. Okay,
You can't what?
enunciate them. Pronunciate.
Okay. It sounded like you said pronunciate. I was like, what is that?
Moving on. Something I'm wishing I didn't have right now. Friends.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think that's ever going your way.
I don't think so either.
I mean, I love the show Friends. I've
Mhm.
watched almost every episode, if not every episode. However, I do not collect the pops.
Yeah, I never watched the show at all.
Yeah.
The only time I ever watched the damn show is when it was the only show really running that I cared like a 1% to watch, like when I was traveling. Because when you're traveling, it's not exactly an abundance of channels that are in English.
Yeah.
That is true. More.
What is that? Black
I don't know
Clover
what
or
that is.
something like that? Or
Should say it there. What is Genshin Impact?
Yeah, I've
oh,
not familiar.
It's pretty. It has its fans.
yeah.
300.
Those are cool.
Now let's put it this way: how cool would these boxes look if they had art style from the movie?
Probably much better.
Yeah, I agree.
Honestly, I'm a fan of the movie, and I wouldn't buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I'm not going to disagree with you on that. What else we got here? Queer Eye for a Straight Guy. I thought that show was off the air.
I don't know.
Don't know. Never seen it.
Never seen
Know
it.
what it is. Just never seen it.
Yeah. Iron Man.
I wonder if the fanfare for him has like dropped off a little bit.
Yeah. Moana. Yeah. You can see it just fine there. Interesting. I'm kind of curious who will get these.
Indie racing
Fans?
open wheel fans.
F1 fans.
Yeah,
not
exactly.
No,
You said
no, I know
indie
that, but I'm just saying. I know when I see these in stores, usually sometimes they stay around for a while until the price gets.
Well, like the only one I know of that is like Lewis Hamilton. The other two, I have no
Yeah.
idea who they are.
It'll
Who are they?
probably sell better overseas.
What?
And then something from Mitch's childhood.
Schoolhouse Rock. Love it.
Are you gonna get those, bitch?
I don't know. I wouldn't mind having the bottom two, the bill and the law, the chase. I'm just a bill sitting on Capitol Hill.
You don't know how terrible seeing that was when you were intoxicated.
Okay. Random.
No, that's the only time I ever saw that thing. I was like, what the hell am I watching?
I remember seeing it as a kid going, it was like some random thing that was on TV, and I'm watching it going, what is this?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it was on the Canadian version of the Cartoon Network at like 11 o'clock at night, and I'm going, why? What kid's up at this time of day that's going to be watching, especially a Canadian kid? I don't know American law.
That was Saturday morning cartoons and stuff.
Yeah.
Not around the time that we were watching TV.
Yeah.
So I'm saying when we were watching TV, like in that brief gap that me and Sean have similarities in, it was on like at 2-3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Sean is only a few years younger than me.
It's enough of a gap. Also, you gotta remember. Also, no. You know what? It's not even just enough of a gap. It's enough.
And you're way younger than Sean.
No. Here's the thing. It's a way enough of a gap because he's in Canada.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Canadian thing. It comes out like
you're sounding like one of our. You sounded like somebody we all mutually know. You're gonna start asking me about time zones too.
Oh God, no. But I'm just saying that because I know when I traveled, it was always weird seeing the difference in TV and like what was showing when.
Yeah.
This is some more exclusive stuff.
Who the hell is that?
What?
Do what?
Oh, okay.
Rob Zombie. It's Hocus Pocus 2.
Yeah.
The other one's Aragon, C-3PO, Faceted, and then Aaron meets Rainier up there. I don't know anything about Attack on Titan, but
we call it. You say faceted. I say low poly PlayStation 1 Funko Pop.
Yeah, it's not good. There's the Aussie that came out. Funko Shop.
Yeah, the one that you and I were trying to figure out what album it was from.
Yeah. What was it? Diary of a Madman, or what was it?
Yeah, I think it was Diary of a Madman. Again, I wasn't really. Then Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah,
Beauty and the Beast.
Pearlescent.
Duplicates of everything we've already looked at.
Yeah, and then this last one here, the
Oh yeah, Flock Espion.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
The old.
Then
still waiting for him to do a darn Snorlax, man.
Oh, like a small one?
Like a
I thought
no,
they
like
already did a Snorlax.
No, they did Munchlax.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
They should only do Snorlax in 10-inch. They should. It makes no sense to do like a 4-inch or a 6-inch. It should only be 10.
No. You know, like the giant-sized Batmans that they had a few years ago.
Oh yeah, that would make sense. That'd be better. 18-inch.
No, what they did.
Yeah.
They're doing it right. They got the Munchlax is a regular size pop. They do the Snorlax a 6-inch, and then the Gigantamax Snorlax as a 10-inch.
Yeah, that would work.
That'd be work. Or they do that as the 18-inch.
I don't buy 18-inch pops.
Well,
you go buy that Snorlax and sleep. Wait, didn't you have the pillow already? The big ass pillow.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's not 18-inch though.
It's a pillow. Okay, I don't care. What
but
size.
But these 18-inch ones are $100. I'm not spending $100 on a.
Just wait. It'll end up at
struggles.
It'll end up being $60 at Sam's Club.
Basically.
Yeah.
Just play the waiting game. Trust me.
Hey, that's why I haven't bought the 10-inch Leo yet. I'm just waiting till it's $13 at Target, like all the other 10-inches.
Right.
There's so many of them there. It's like,
yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, it'll eventually go.
You see, you guys are all talking about the cost. I'm still looking at his room, going, "Where in God's name would he put it?"
Who, me?
No, Quickdraw.
The-
That's
the-
like an end.
yeah, the-
That's like a bedside table at that point.
He's gonna sleep
Yeah.
with it. What are you talking about? He's gonna be right in
I
his
might
bed.
have to. I might have to put Yoda away.
Really?
Lego Yoda.
You know, that firehouse looks like it's taking up a lot of real estate. I could help you out there, buddy.
I got this guy still. He can. The Snorlax will replace this.
No.
I remember when you were building that. I think you were live, and I forgot what piece you were putting on, and like it all fell apart right in like shit.
Yeah, that lightsaber looks like it could break easily.
There's actually a light kit for it too, where it'll light up.
Yeah.
His damn feet are just weird as hell. They won't turn. There it goes.
Do or do not.
You gotta spread his toes out so he stays balanced. Balanced with the force.
Oh God. Anybody else see the difference?
These big Lego ones are pretty cool. I gotta move it.
Looks like Nick's got bigger ears now.
Mitch calls that his foreplay
I
mask.
can move his eyelids. And make it
Just me by my size, do you?
Oh God.
What did he say? He needs a neck massage.
That's what I heard.
Some like are you intimidated by my size or something?
I heard
That's
you
why I
want
said it's your foreplay mask.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I want everyone to look at LBD for a second. So, anybody watch the new One Piece live action?
Yes,
What's the first few episodes of it so far?
I finished
watched
it,
I watched 2 episodes last night.
and I
Wasn't too
have
bad.
my girl watched the whole thing too, all 8 episodes.
Oh wow! I'm in episode 5 right now, I think.
Episode 2.
So, what do you think so far?
I'm enjoying the crap out of it. I like it actually.
Well, okay,
I like it, but it's not enough to make me want to jump over and actually start watching the anime.
yeah,
Yeah.
the anime is 1,000 times better. Like
Yeah,
the live action
Sure.
does no
You only
justice.
do so much in the episodes. I mean,
But my girlfriend
live
liked it. My girlfriend liked it because she didn't have to watch. Like that's probably like 200 episodes in that she didn't have to watch. That it's just a quick summary.
Yeah.
But you miss like you don't how do I put it? You don't learn to like and hate certain characters the same.
well,
If that
yeah,
makes
there's not as much character development.
None.
You want to
mean,
know why? You know, it's funny that you mentioned that because a lot of people who haven't seen like certain things are starting to like Usopp,
Yeah,
and-
Usopp's a lame. I hate Usopp.
and people are liking Usopp in the live action. It's funny.
Yeah.
There's reasons to hate Usopp. That's why I'm just mentioning it.
Yeah, but that's what you're going to get in a live action. You're not going to get character development of something that takes 200 episodes to get the full story on. There's a lot of character development.
No, what I'm saying is I feel like they missed a lot of key things
Mm-hmm.
that really were important, I thought, and they put a lot of bullshit in there that really wasn't that important that they could have switched it around a little bit.
Well, I mean that's true with anything that's like even when they adapt, which is kind of what they're doing in a way because manga. But when you adapt a book into a movie,
Yeah.
you can only do certain things. And you're always going to have those naysayers out there that say, "Well, they should have done it this way, and this wasn't the more important thing." And it's in any kind of thing.
In case right there.
But also, and like you got to remember, this is like 1,000 episodes ago for people that have been watching One Piece for a long time. I just started a couple months ago, so it's still relatively fresh to me.
Yeah.
And like there was stuff where I was like confused, like what the fuck, like
yeah.
Well,
that's like honestly with, I mean, we've been watching, My Hero for years, and there's still things that I kind of forget from the first few seasons, now that we're so many seasons in, and then and even Bleach. I mean, that's that isn't near 1,000 episodes, but some of the stuff that happened in the early episodes, if you asked me about it, I probably wouldn't remember everything about it.
But I mean, it's good. I feel to try to get people to watch the anime.
Yeah, a lot of people have started it actually.
I'm sure.
But I mean, I enjoyed it. I was expecting it to be a lot worse.
Right. That's usually the problem that people have with stuff is it's like Avatar, the first Avatar movie, or the Avatar live action movie. It's
I find it funny. I find it funny that people are saying like, "Oh, it's the best. It is the first anime to be able to do a live adaptation." No, it's not the first. Maybe the second. The second anime to do a solid live adaptation. And people are like, "Oh, now it's officially like the greatest thing ever." I was like, "No, you're giving it credit where it doesn't belong."
Actually, if you really want to go as far back as you want it, like from like taking not anime but just manga in general to like live action, would be Lone Wolf and Cub, which is a series of old manga, and it's not true. I realize, guys, you have no idea what I'm talking about, but it is a very old series. It is a very old series, and if you get a chance to read it, it's actually pretty good. It's about a samurai basically finding a baby and then adopting, kind of like Mando and Grogu, but a little more obviously samurai. And I think the stories were written in the 40s, and it was done as a manga, and then eventually they made a bunch of movies, like serious movies about it. So
yeah. But no, I've been impressed with what they've done with it. I mean, in the way of it's not terrible.
The way it was shot was shot well. And I understand why, if you look at it from a filming aspect, like with lighting and audio and all that stuff, you can tell why certain. Because I know Vince noticed this. Certain scenes that were done at night were in the anime are during daylight, like during the day. It's not all at night, especially when you get to like the final few episodes, and then like even the things like the third season or whatever. I mean, the third episode too. Like, there's certain things that are happening during the day that during the show was used mostly at night.
And in the show, it makes it matters in a sense.
Yeah. I don't know. The only thing I liked so far out of the 2 episodes I've seen is I didn't get what I call CG whiplash, where obviously it's real actors, real scenes, and then they throw CG in and it kind of takes you away from it. So I didn't get that. It was like, okay, all right, this is the world building, this is the rules of the world, and they're following it, and it's done in such a way that it's not like, oh dear God, this is bad CG. It was actually done in a way that, and if anybody's ever watched like the most recent live action animes, can understand what I mean by when I call CG whiplash. Like best example is Death Note. You got all the live action characters, and then the Reaper comes in, and it's like, oh my God, what the hell was that? Just. So it was good.
Tokyo Ghoul was kind of like that too.
Yeah.
I don't know if you watched that or not. The live action.
You guys have all seen how when Luffy eats the devil fruit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So in the anime, he doesn't eat it that way. It's completely different. The way it goes down and the way everything happens, like that to me, that they should have kept that the way it was.
I can kind of agree that with a little bit.
To me, that's
that's a little bit nitpicky, but I can agree with it a little bit. Basically, the main difference is instead of them hiding all the treasure in one spot, they're all sitting they're hiding the treasure, and Shanks has basically the box next to him while he's sitting at the bar.
And he shows him what it is, and he's talking about it, and then he looks over to his homie and starts talking, and Luffy, he's always hungry, eats it, and then he picks him up and he strangles him, and then he fucking tries to get it out of him, whatever. But like
basically his body starts stretching. That's like the main difference, and I can see why people would want to see that because it's an interaction between Shanks and Luffy. But I'll be honest with you, when you I would say that we've gotten a lot more out of the character of Shanks in this live action than we usually do during the whole entirety of what we've seen so far. At
In the
least,
anime?
Well, based on what you told me, at least in live action, they're trying to put him down as the noble hero, and noble heroes generally don't choke children. It's just from my point of view. I could be wrong.
mm,
Well, Mitch, I was really hoping you would agree with me on that, but I'm kind of worried now.
no, I don't think so. I think he was done properly. I just think that the way they decided to go was a little bit weird, but it doesn't really throw me off completely. But I would have liked to seen the interaction because it connects to another moment that happens like right after that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm enjoying it. Like I said, I'm on episode 2 right now. I only watched it last night just because I had gotten back from my concert, which was really good, and I was like, okay, I need something just to lay down because I don't know about you guys, but we're in the middle of like a really bad heat wave here.
It's been
So
pretty high here too.
I've been hiding out in my room where the AC is, and I was like, okay, I need to find something to watch.
Yeah. But I mean, I think they've done it in such a way that people that aren't familiar as you guys are with the
Oh
anime
yeah.
will enjoy it. And I think that's the way they've kind of
Yeah.
gone towards not doing fan service to the actual, people that are, I mean,
Yeah.
they obviously want to make it close or something that's, that aren't going to piss the true anime fans of that.
It's
work.
not as gatekeepery, I guess would be the best
Yeah.
way to put it.
I,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can honestly agree.
check this out,
Yeah.
and maybe bring more people in to go. Hey, maybe we want to go watch this and check this out.
So
And-
the way it is looking for me, I think there's going to be about like 8 seasons, or maybe more. The way they're going.
Could be, as long as it's received well.
Well,
And
don't forget it's
usually-
also it's Netflix, so Netflix, they never cancel a popular show.
Oh,
They're
never.
quoting not mine. Yeah.
Well,
they're
they,
quoting
they love dealing with Oda, right? Because he was apparently like the people who were creating the show, like who were actually working on set and stuff like that, love to work with him because he was so like detailed in certain things. And like even there's an interview where there's a scene between Zoro and another character when they're young, and he made comments about how it happened, and they went back and reshot it just because of his comments, and it wasn't received badly because when a creator usually makes comments, sometimes they'll be looked at as a hassle, and when it comes to him, most of the people who worked on the project said that it was they enjoyed it, they like his input.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a positive thing. Now, how it's received by the people up high in Netflix, who knows? Like who knows? Because obviously the people who worked on the project enjoyed it, but if it's a hassle for people who are in the business offices of Netflix, it might be a problem. But it's gonna make them money. So, and here's another thing. I like how they did the snails. The snails I was worried about how that's gonna work. That was pretty cool.
Transponder snails.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look cool. I like how they look too. They did a good job on the snails.
Yeah.
Mitch is like, yeah.
You can actually buy
I think it's kind of cool.
snail. You can buy one of the
So
snails.
Mitch, every person's transponder snail kind of resembles them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like there's like later on down you'll see some weird like crazy snails.
I'm actually curious to see if they're gonna do it like in the anime, which they probably won't. But technically, when you're calling someone, the transponder snail will change to who's speaking, like into the form of who's speaking.
Yeah, like Laws. I remember Laws always has that hat on.
Yeah. So like, let's say Luffy starts talking, it'll get like a little hat, and then when Law, like if you're in the same room, like let's say me and you're in the same room, and then depending who's talking, the snail on the other end has a different look to it. It's weird.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
So you're saying a Mitch snail would just have like a cap on like that?
Orange hat.
And probably a jersey or something.
No, probably a beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense too. Kind of like the Admiral's one.
Jesus.
Right.
Oh God.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I might watch another episode tonight. I know tomorrow I gotta get up early because it's our Labor Day here. I think you guys have a holiday today as well, right?
Today was Labor Day.
Today's like,
Thanks,
Yeah,
Labor
okay.
Day
So
here in the
it's
U.S.
one of those rare times where both places have the same holiday. So I have to run up to GameStop to pick up an order. Then I got to run over to the post office to pick up something, and then come back here for work.
I thought you were gonna visit your mom, and you know,
Oh yeah, I'm gonna visit her, you putz.
I don't know. You didn't say it, so we weren't sure.
Well, I kind of like to get home so I can put our gift together because unfortunately the other part of it's at the post office because for some reason the postman can't ring that door buzzer. Apparently it just, it's easier to put the notice sticker on my mailbox, but, not push the button beside the mailbox. Yeah, personal gripe.
Just tell your mother happy birthday for me.
Yeah.
Yes, she'll be forever 21.
nice.
Yes, as will I on Friday. So,
Oh, please. Just means the painting in your house will get a year older.
yes, absolutely. Just call me Dorian.
If you want to know how old Mitch is, just cut him in half and count the rings.
Oh God.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, by the way,
Why, Wyatt,
speaking of,
you are an oak.
speaking of shows that were on Netflix, I did finally start Zom 100. I was talking to Mitch about it when you left the other day. We were talking.
yeah.
Because they just dropped the English episode 4 today, and so I'm only up to episode 4 right now.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
I thought you saw it already in Japanese.
I've been watching the Japanese. Yeah, it's just I'm up to episode 5.
So you're rewatching it in English?
God no.
Okay.
I'm so used to watching it. Well, I'm so used to watching it now in Japanese. I'll just continue there.
I can't do anything that has that much motion in Japanese. It throws me off.
Well, yes, but remember, I have really good vision. Your words, not mine.
Well, yeah, now if that vision can only help you speak correctly.
You are the last person, Mr. Marlon
Yes.
Brando.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Rabble.
It's like talking to an R2 unit. I got it, buddy. Good.
Yeah, because
Yes,
you guys call me late at night and I'm in bed already. I'm sorry.
Or in the morning, or midday.
No, not midday. Not midday.
Oh yes. Oh
No.
yes.
Yeah.
No.
Absolutely.
First of all,
sometimes
I've barely
midday.
been even getting your damn calls. And every time I look, they call at like 9 and 10 o'clock at night. I was like, okay.
Yeah. Oh, have y'all seen that? The Pope's Exorcist?
I tried to, but then I saw who the Pope's exorcist was, and I had to turn it off.
Russell
Once he
Crowe?
started speaking Italian,
Yeah. I thought it was good. I
you
didn't mind
watched
it
the
a
whole
bit.
thing. I just couldn't get past that face speaking Italian. When I see him, I think of that movie. Was it like Road Rage or some shit? It was a terrible movie. It was about a guy.
Who's the actor he's talking about, Mitch? Because
Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe.
oh, I didn't know. Okay.
He plays an Italian exorcist priest.
Oh wow.
And he's speaking Italian throughout the whole movie, or from the whole beginning when I watched. I was just...
Yeah, no, he does. Well, he speaks English too, obviously, but I mean,
But you never
he has
seen the
that
movie,
accent.
called like Road Rage or something with him?
I don't
It's
know.
literally like an hour and a half of him. Some lady cuts him off.
Oh,
and
yeah.
She like lays on the horn, and he fucking follows her home, and is like gonna kill her and all this.
Wait.
I think I know
Are you
what you're
talking
talking
about?
about. I don't think I've seen that.
Hold on. You're saying Russell Crowe has plays a character who has an anger control issue and wants to break shit and kill somebody. Go on, please tell me more.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, I mean, I always liked him in Gladiator, obviously.
Yeah, that's he was good in Gladiator, but
He's Australian, isn't he? Correct?
Yeah, I believe so. Yes.
Yeah, I believe he's Australian. But no, it's not a bad movie. I mean, it's not just like, oh my god, this is the best movie ever. But no, it's a good movie.
I just remember reading about him throwing fits and getting into bar fights all the time after Gladiator, and then people not wanting to have him for a while because he was such a hard ass on set.
I may try and go see The Equalizer tomorrow. The Equalizer.
That does look
3.
good.
Yeah, I enjoyed
But
the other two.
I'm gonna do the draw now for the Zenitsu,
Okay.
and then we'll round things off. All right, let's see who wins. Got this all up already got it selected while you guys were talking, so we just got to hit start. So whoever wins, I will respond to them to their comment, and then just get back to me when you do, and I'll mail this out.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck, everybody.
Baby Ice.
Baby
Okay.
Ice won. Cool.
Congratulations. I will I actually have several ways of contacting you, and I believe I have your address, so I will let you know that you won, and I will get that out to you as quickly as I can.
Cool.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Baby Ice.
Right.
And I'm going to close that down. Wow. It is hot in here, man.
Yeah, it's starting a little bit toasty in here too, so I'm probably gonna turn on the AC once we're done.
Wait,
I had
you
to,
did
like,
this without
cover
the
up
AC?
my vent underneath me here. It's too cold.
Well, lucky you. La di da.
Well, you know, he has to keep his chestnuts cool.
Yeah.
Well, you say it's low hanging fruit. I know.
And let me guess, Vince probably has the housekeeper with a large fan just off camera going, "Sir, are you cool enough?"
No, he's getting the grapes ready for me.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I thought it would be
the
the grapes ready for you. Is
Huh?
she not over there right now?
Oh yeah, she's here.
Yeah, she's usually sitting off camera right there.
Yeah, no, she's over there.
I seen her picking up pieces of the puzzle and throwing them away.
Oh yeah. I didn't think this puzzle was gonna take that long.
Oh yeah.
Really?
You sent me that picture. I was like, wow.
Yeah. Goodbye, table. It looks like it's the whole size of the table too. Oh, it is. Oh, not quite. Damn.
Jeez, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty damn big.
$3,000 pieces. Damn.
Youch.
I think the black and white's going to be the most fun part.
Yeah. I think all of it's hard because you got.
He hasn't even started it yet. He's got to set aside.
Oh, you
No,
cheated.
honestly, it's all very hard because
They're green.
The
It's all
greens.
green.
Yeah.
the greens. There's so many greens, and there's like slightly different shades per like generation.
Yeah. No, you know what? He's right. I think just like getting the right greens is probably the hardest part.
Well, and then and all of these turtles are all red turtles with all red.
Yeah, well, that part's easy at least.
Well, they're this big, so there's like 30 of them. I don't know. I'm 3 weeks in. We'll see.
Yes,
I just see you with a long beard and long nails going, almost done. Almost done.
He's sitting in the corner, just rocking back and
Quickie.
forth.
Look familiar?
Such a roundabout way for him to get what he wants.
I know, right?
Well, at least it stayed right here.
Got that too.
What'd you trade them?
A baseball card.
Hey, remember what we were
It
talking
was
about? Trey
it
Lance?
was a Jose Canseco auto 1/1.
Yeah.
So
Mitch, remember what we were talking about Trey Lance the other day?
yeah,
He's gonna watch. Dak's gonna start throwing picks. He's gonna come in and take him to the playoffs. Watch.
I know.
Watch.
I know it's crazy. But yeah, We had our first game the other night, Tennessee. We won 49-13, beat Virginia.
Did you go?
They were interviewing the quarterback, the Tennessee Vols quarterback, and they go, so how far have you been throwing the ball lately? What's the longest you've thrown the ball just recently? He just casually went about 90. He can throw a ball. There's a video of him throwing it about 85 at the Manning Passing Academy, like the Peyton Manning Passing Academy. He can throw it like over 90. He threw an orange like 115, 120 yards.
That's crazy.
He started the end zone and threw it through the other end zone and hit the wall behind the end zone at the practice facility with an orange. The guy's a beast. Joe Milton is his name. Go check him out.
So they're gonna have him in the stands passing beers out.
He's gonna be telling the peanuts to the people on the top. Hey, you up there?
Yeah. Hey, t-shirt throw? Shit. Upper Deck's getting a t-shirt. Don't need no cannons. We got him.
I don't know, man. I think a beer can would hurt even more. Just a.
Oh yeah, yeah. But no, yeah, this guy's a beast. I mean, he's a big dude. Anyway, he's like 6'5" and like
240.
Yeah, I mean he's a big dude. Yeah, that's him. That's Joe Milton.
Mitch's new bromance.
Nah, it's my quarterback. It's my quarterback, man. He's my quarterback.
Yeah. And this is where the beginning of the cease and desist followed by restraining order starts. Well, guys, I gotta wrap up.
We all know Mitch likes to use his Zoom on his phone, so.
All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up before we cross the line. LBD, you got anything coming up?
I got a few things I gotta still open up that I haven't, and then other things I haven't filmed yet. Like some stuff is like already actually put up, and other things aren't. So I gotta do that. I finally, hopefully by the end of this year, we'll have another room here to organize as well. So there's that. I'm working on that, and yeah, I got a few things to talk about next week that I forgot to mention right now. So
okay, cool. Vince,
going to Disneyland on Thursday.
Oh, you won the Super Bowl. Good for you, buddy.
And a signing on Saturday.
Oh, nice. And
you got all your pops ready? Oh, your pops are ready? No? Not yet.
Were you able to get any of those pops that you asked me about the other day?
I didn't even try.
Try.
Yeah, I didn't think they would get here in time.
No, I don't think they would have.
Because it says they have 3 days to process the order, and then
3 to 5 business days. Yeah.
And Vince, sorry. Oh my God, Mitch, I am so.
Why do we
how
still
do
go
you
through
mix
this?
this up?
It's the beards, man. It's the beards. I guess your weekends are pretty well the same as mine. Working.
Yes.
Yes, it's great. Love working. Actually,
Yes.
I do. I like the
I'm
finer
happy to have
things.
a job, so.
Yes. And Quickdraw, any major concerts coming up?
Not this Friday, but next Friday there's a show I gotta play. This past Saturday I played a barbecue that was pretty fun.
Did you get a free plate?
Yeah, a Filipino food too. It was delicious. I got the pepper
Adobo?
steak.
Oh, nice.
I wasn't good for the pork adobo, but I seen pepper steak and I'm like, oh, I love that stuff, and it was delicious.
Hey, quick, did they have lumpia? The Filipino egg rolls?
Of course they
Oh,
have.
yeah. Yep. They had the egg rolls. They had
So good.
Papinka.
all kinds of stuff. They had some kind of kebab. I see people walking around with kebabs and stuff. It was like a Filipino food truck that was there, and
Oh, that's awesome.
food was on point. It was good. It was delicious.
Yeah. Filipino foods are really good.
And,
Yeah.
And this weekend,
Well,
we're shooting a music video, another music video this weekend. So
Oh, cool.
nice. I hope that works out for you, buddy. Hey, Golden, you literally came at the last moment, buddy.
Yeah, we're getting ready to sign
Well,
off.
I got a video. It'll be dropping tomorrow. It'll be for the Fan Expo. It's about a week late, but considering the fact of how I was this time last week, I felt I was more prepared now than then. So, in the meantime, guys, we're going to be back next week. Hopefully, I'll be at 1,000% like I like to be. You are. Sorry, I just looked at this too. Apparently, I'm going to have to try this. I've never tried.
Yes, lumpia is so
Lumpias
good.
are good.
I'll have to look it up. But in the meantime, guys, we're all going to be back next week. Thank you so much for coming out, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Later.